Hello everyone, it is Monday and it's time to get started on some soup. I've been boiling this broth for dinner. If you've never made homemade chicken noodle soup, today is the day you will learn.
Well, the moment you felt you could start over new was the same that you realized the stories were true. You opened your eyes and the world you could see wasn't dim, it was brighter. You'd have to agree. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the very first time. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the first time. Not hold me yet. Not hold me yet. No, you're not home yet. No, not home. But you finally found a way.
It's super easy. This is my favorite recipe. It's really low in bad ingredients. It's so healthy, it's so easy, and there's really not much involved. So I made a whole chicken a couple of weeks ago, and I saved the bones of the chicken after they were picked. Not super clean because my husband did it and he's not great at it, but picked fairly clean of meat, and then it was put into a plastic bag, and I put that plastic bag in the freezer. Over like that time frame of like a week or so, any other like bones for chicken or any other like vegetable ends, so ends of carrots, ends of celery, ends of like onions, I put into a bag with the chicken, and I emptied it all into my stock pot. I filled it up a little over halfway, probably 2/3 full, with water. If I remember correctly, I want to say this is like an 8-quart stock pot. 6 quarts actually sounds more accurate. It's probably a 6-quart stock pot. So it was like 2/3 full, so like 4-ish quarts of water. And I let it boil. I started this around 8 a.m. It's almost noon now. I added more water about halfway through, around 10 o'clock, and I added a little bit of salt to that, and I've let it boil. I brought it up to a boil, and then I brought it down to a simmer as soon as it had a chance to boil for like 5 or 10 minutes. That part doesn't really matter. Just bring it down to a simmer so it doesn't boil all the water away. And then I have had it covered, as you can see. I have had it covered off and on throughout the 4-hour time frame. But now what I'm going to do, I just turned off the stove. I'm going to take off the lid and scoop out all of the stuff. We're back. It is almost 2 o'clock. It's 1:45, and we're getting back to finishing up this soup. Oh my good lord. There's a lot of condensation on there. There was.
There was.
Don't fight with me. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is I have this chicken that was left over from the whole chicken that I made, and I'm gonna just chop it up into smaller pieces. I'm just gonna chop it up into smaller pieces and add it to the stock pot. Then I am going to do the same with my vegetables and put in my spices, but I am not going to turn it back on because it only takes about an hour and a half to simmer and really soften everything up. And then I add the noodles in the last less than 15 minutes, like 10, 11 minutes. So if I want this ready at 4:30, I want to start it at 3. That's when I should be back from taking my brother to his doctor's appointment. So I'm not going to turn it on until I get back. Okay, so next we're going to cut up our vegetables. One note that I would like to state is you don't have to put the chicken in the pot. Some people would prefer to wait since it is pre-cooked and should be pre-cooked. Don't put it in raw. You can wait if you want to and let your vegetables cook first, but if you're looking to get it done faster, I'd recommend you let your vegetables soften by frying them up in a pan on a medium-low temperature, and then adding them to your pan. It'll get a slightly different flavor, which is why I choose not to when I have the time, but if you don't have time, it's a really quick way to get them done. And now we're gonna do the veggies. I'm just doing carrots, celery, and onion. Okay, we have everything added to the pot, and a word to the wise, if you are adding 2 onions, 3 carrots, 3 large carrots, and half of a stalk of celery, like a whole round thing of celery, you're gonna need to fill your pot with more water when you do your second refill halfway through. So now we're just gonna add the spices. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock, we just started the soup. And once it gets up to I have it down low. I'm going to turn it up high. Once it gets up to a boil, I'm going to turn it down to simmer and let it simmer until dinner time. Okay, so soup is finished. Put in some noodles. My husband put in too many, so it soaked up most of the broth. But this is kind of what it looked like. This is after dinner. It's cooled down a bit. I'm going to go put it away in this really big container. It may not look that big, but it's huge. It also has water spots apparently, but that's okay. So that concludes my chicken noodle soup recipe. It is one of my favorite things to make, and yeah, tonight I am eating this leftover thing from Domino's, and I need to re-edit a vlog that I already put up because I put it up without music in a couple of parts, and I'm like, good job, great going, fabulous, you did wonderful. Also, it looks kind of like but anyway, so I'm gonna go fix that, and then we're gonna come back and hopefully do something fun. I also have dishes. Guys, it's probably impossibly dark in here and too hard. You guys, look what I got. I'm losing my mind. It's fine. Gregory is so sweet. He got it for me. I'm so excited. I'm setting it up tonight. It's happening. Okay, you guys, it's time to open her up. Oh, geez, I'm gonna break it already. It's good thing I got the protection plan. I am leaving my parents' house after having dropped off my son. It's gonna be a work day. I thought I had chocolate. We just finished eating a chocolate peanut butter ice cream bar thing from Schwann's. Is Schwann's just a Midwest thing? Like the Schwann's truck, which is like the ice cream truck, but like individually, like packaged boxes, and like they do frozen food and stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, where do you live? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, where do you live? I want to know if the Schwann's truck is everywhere or not. Anyway, so yeah, we are on our way to work. Pretty exciting. I don't know, it's not that much going on today. It's pretty gloomy out. This morning we did not get a whole lot done, but I did not have a whole lot on my to-do list. Gabriel took a decent nap today. It was like 2 hours. So that was good. I have not been motivated to go to work at all yet today. But I think that's because I had the last 6 days off, which was nice, but also like, and I'm really busy this week, so. Good morning. Can you show them your sign? Can you show them more? He's not going to now because he's on the camera, but he has started doing the more sign a lot. Whenever he wants something, and I think it means like want or something or different or move, something else in his mind than more. Because like he was standing at my feet and then I picked him up and sat him in my lap and gave him a hug, and now he's decided he's going to nurse. But then he just signed more, and I was like, more? What do you want more of? More cuddles? More love? Like what? And then he just like, yeah, pushed me away. He kept doing the more sign, and I was like, what do you want from me? He wants to say hi. He can see the camera, and so he knows when his hand's in it and when it's not. Yeah. You're goofy. He also needs his face wiped because it's dirty, but it's Tuesday and we're just hanging out. Yeah. Hi. Oh my goodness. We're hanging out because I gotta work tonight. It's actually not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. Ha, that's funny. Hi. And I gotta go shopping tomorrow. And then we have to go to the dentist. Oh my goodness. You gotta go to the dentist without the baby. Oh no. No, jeez. Okay, the drama. The drama. Jeez, my camera's dirty. I'm sorry. I will fix that before the next clip, but it is like 8 o'clock almost. I got out of work a little bit early. It hurts, but it's my last day for the week. So I won't work for at least 6 more days. Maybe more. Or at least 5 more days. So I am just in the car. I'm gonna go pick up Gabriel because I'm done earlier than Gregory. Gregory had this whole ordeal with play practice, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to figure it out when he gets home and I can make a plan. Otherwise, that's gonna be an interesting thing to do. I am so hungry. I haven't eaten since like lunch, and I just ate like a normal amount of lunch, like a normal person. But I didn't have dinner, and I don't always eat dinner and I don't always eat lunch, but then I'm not always as hungry. I'm so hungry, and I don't know why I'm so hungry because I don't normally eat every single meal all the time. It'll be fine. I'm just refraining from stopping somewhere for fast food. Hello everybody, it's Friday morning. I'm hoping to get this video out today, but I need to pack and everything and get everything taken care of. So I'm gonna wrap up here, hopefully start on Monday's video. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell down below so you can get notifications for when more videos come out. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Love, Genevieve.